sugar, spice, and everything nice. These were the ingredients chosen to create the perfect little girl. But Professor Utonium accidentally added an extra ingredient to the concoction, Chemical X. Thus, the Powerpuff Girls were born! Using their ultra superpowers, Blossom, Bubbles, and Buttercup have dedicated their lives to fighting crime and the forces of evil!
Vitro Fertilization!
Buttercup. Hi, I'm Professor Jen.
Welcome to our vlog!
In the laboratory, I made these babies alone. How? Well, that is made possible since the 1978, when Louis Brown was born, the first baby product of in vitro fertilization. Her birth revolutionized the field of reproductive medicine, which is how we are created by the professor.
But before we dwell on the wonders of this laboratory, let us first know what in vitro fertilization is.
Hey kids, did you know that about 1 in 8 couples in the United States have trouble conceiving? This shows that infertility is actually a really large problem. In vitro fertilization is a great technology to help these couples conceive. I am Professor Utonium and I will be explaining to you the 5 simple steps to IVF. The first step involves giving a woman medication, and we use injection hormones to grow her follicles. The goal of IVF is to produce more eggs than we would in an average month. In a typical ovulatory month, we recruit and ovulate 1 egg. With in vitro, our goal is to make 10 or 15 eggs. Then the second step is harvesting the eggs. We do an egg collection. This is a simple procedure that is a type of a minor surgery where you do get sedation and are put to sleep. Egg retrievals happen transvaginally, and we use a small needle guide to pass the needle over a transvaginal ultrasound to remove fluid from the follicles. On the same day of an egg collection, a sperm collection happens, with the sperm sample being obtained. The third step comprises of fertilization. This is when the egg and sperm are combined in the lab through different technologies of fertilization. One of those is the intracytoplasmic sperm injection. For the fourth step, after embryos are cultured, the embryologist will observe the embryos as they divide from 2 cells to 4 cells and then 8 cells, and we watch as they have a growth. Sometimes all the way up to 5 days out, at the blastocyst stage is where they have 100 or 125 cells. And for the final step is the embryo transfer. During the embryo transfer, a woman's uterus is watched by ultrasound and a small catheter is placed into the uterine cavity through the cervix. We then replace the embryo or embryos there and then we wait until 10 days later when we do a blood test in the serum to test for the pregnancy hormone. That is all. Thank you.
Biotechnology has surely taken us to places. As we all know, we are all products of sexual intercourse, where the egg and sperm unites and undergo a process of reproduction. However, in our case, we were done in the laboratory.
Hi guys! So nandito kami sa USC, may mga tatanungin kaming mga kung sino-sinong mga tao. Kasama ko ang aking Powerpuff Girls and boy. Tama na.
My eyes!
Nandito kami ngayon upang makalaro ang Team Sperm! So magtatanong kami ng mga questions related sa in vitro at ang mananalo ay Generation birth of human occurred? A. November 4, 2000. B. July 25, 1978. C. August 12, 2010. And then D. July 26, 2019. B. B is correct! Okay, for question number 3. The first baby to be ever born through IVF is born in which country? A. Japan. B. Germany. C. England. And then D. USA. USA is wrong. Chance to steal. A. Japan. B. Germany. C. England. D. USA. 1, 2, 3, go. C. England is correct. Question number 4. The first ever IVF, which was performed by Samuel Leopold Schreck, is in 1878, was tested on what animal? A. Rat and squirrel. B. Cat and dog. C. Sheep and goat. D. Rabbit and guinea pig. C. C is wrong. Wrong.
Di ba?
D is the correct. Okay, for question number 5. In what country is in vitro fertilization illegal? A. Spain. B. Ukraine. C. Greece. D. France. France is correct! For the last question. Ready na ha? What is the procedure called when a hollow point needle inserts into the female pelvic cavity to retrieve the eggs? A. Egg transplant procedure. B. Follicular aspiration. C. Pelvic. B is correct!
Madaya po ang team ovary. Madaya po ang team ovary. Team ovary pero may sperm yung nakatama. Mali.
Okay, pwede ba namin makuha yung insight nyo sa in vitro fertilization?
Mau.
Bitter akong talo kami. Yung isang question, yung naghulaan ng year, feeling ko misinterpretation na since hindi pa madami sa Philippines ang nag-i-involve na procedures na may in vitro. Akala niya, like, early siya na, ano yung sagot mo? 2010, 2010, gano'n. Pero dati pa lang, nag-start na siya, like 1978 pa. So, dati pa lang, maaga nang na-discover yung in vitro, hindi pa lang siya gano'n ka-prevalent dito sa Philippines.
5 points. Kami na pala yung manalo.
Okay, dahil dyan may chocolate ang nanalo. Unang na lang yung isa.
Thank you po.
Thank you guys. And that concludes our activity for in vitro fertilization. So guys, narinig naman natin sa kanila yung stand natin regarding this topic.
Oo, para sa akin ethical siya kasi nabibigyan niya ng chance yung mga taong hindi kayang magkaanak.
And para naman sa mga gay couples na hindi rin kaya mag-produce ng sarili ng anak, nabibigyan to ng chance through in vitro fertilization. So, magandang opportunity to para sa mga gay couples na mag-start ng family nila ng sarili.
Ang downside lang nga nito is expensive nga siya as compared to other procedures na hindi legal. So, ayun nga, dahil nga expensive siya, may mga ibang tao na nagre-resort sa mga ibang procedures.
Okay. So, sana in the near future, ma-recognize natin talaga ang in vitro fertilization at maging accessible ito for all.
And also in the Philippines kasi for the government and for yun nga sa simbahan, it is unethical pa. Kaya hindi rin siya ganun ka-accessible sa bansa natin.
So that concludes our vlog for today. Bye!